Hi, my name is Cecil. I'm the Managing Director or CEO of Revolution Software, and I'm the creator of the Broken Sword series. The first game actually goes all the way back to 1996, where we wrote a game involving the Knights Templar, and at the time, and the way that the history of the Knights Templar resonated into the modern day through conspiracies. And at the time it felt really, really fresh. Now Knights Templars, since Dan Brown has taken them, a lot of people feel that Dan Brown almost certainly played Broken Sword, since there are remarkable similarities between Broken Sword and the Da Vinci Code, but I would never make such a claim myself, but I'll leave my fans to. And we write games that have interesting historical backgrounds that resonate. We try and make them as authentic and accurate as possible, so that people feel that, as often I do, that you start actually believing that the way that you put these things together and then you project could be factual. And it's that sort of use of history that resonates into the modern day that it sort of underpins our games and what I enjoy. That's why I so much enjoy writing these adventure games. Yeah, these are point-and-click adventure games, but we have a very, very wide audience. So we have a lot of kids that write in, and we also have people who are in their 80s who write in. So probably more than any other genre, we attract people from a very wide range. And the other thing is that hardcore adventure gamers like really difficult games, and the more casual audience like a game that they can get through faster. We have hint systems, and we try to cater for both, so that ultimately people can play the game in the way they want to play it, with the difficulty level they want to play it. And you know, the game Broken Sword 1 released on Android about July, and we've got 4.8 out of 5 at the moment. So, you know, we've got a very, very high rating, which we're absolutely thrilled by. And that's part, I think, is to reflect the fact that we have actually managed to cater to quite a wide range of gamers who just want a cerebral adventure gaming experience. Well, I think that the tactility of the tablets and the phones, smartphones, is absolutely wonderful. The DS sort of gave us a hint of that, in that you obviously have the tablet, but to be able to touch it with your finger and actually explore the screen, explore the environment, look for puzzles, work out how to speak to people, what to say to them, and that's all done in a tactile way, has opened up massive opportunities. And that's one of the reasons why Broken Sword has been so successful. I mean, last year we had 5 million downloads on tablet, and we get exceptionally good reviews, which makes me very proud. Well, we've had great support from NVIDIA, both from a technical perspective and also the tablets itself. We love working with Tegra. It allows us to make the games richer. They run without any glitches. It's a real pleasure to be able to work on both the hardware and with the Tegra team. Well, I wrote my first game for the Sinclair ZX81 back in 1981. That had 1K of memory. You know, a smartphone now with, say, 32 gig obviously has 32 million times as much memory. So I like, you know, I love looking back at what went before and what's going forward. Clearly smartphones now, particularly, you know, Tegra powered, are extraordinarily powerful and really are the same as, in many ways, as consoles. You know, 5 years ago it was very easy. You had PCs on one level, you had the consoles on another, and then the phones were really way down below. The way that phones have come up to equal consoles in many ways is extraordinary. But the great thing about having written games for 30 plus years is that actually things go around in cycles, and it's great to see the way that actually the games, a lot of the games that are successful on smartphones now have very similar mechanics to the ones that we had back in the 80s. More sophisticated, different market, but you really do see patterns emerging, and it's great because hopefully that'll help us, you know, that can help us write better games because of the experience that we bring forward. Well, Broken Sword 2 will be coming to Android in a couple of months, and we're about to make a major announcement, which many people think is going to be a new Broken Sword game, but we'll be making that very shortly.